So now I'm driving to get a cup of coffee, and then I will tell you something important, something about my new project, the project I was dreaming about for 20 years. Hi everyone, I'm Olga. I'm from Russia, and if this is your first time watching, I'm learning English by sharing little stories about myself. So I have my coffee. All right, guys. I have perfect listening skills, but my speaking skills are not so good. I think it needs to be improved. But I have always wanted to make a project in English. But for years, I was afraid to speak. I was scared to make mistakes. And honestly, I did not have many opportunities to speak, to practice speaking, just listening and watching. So at the end of December 2025, I decided to make videos in English just to practice my speaking. And you know what? It turned out an amazing idea. It really helps me. But there are two big problems with making these videos in English. First problem, it's hard for me to make long videos. So I make them like 5 or 6 minutes. Well, 5 minutes speaking and then 5 hours editing. So like thumbnails, descriptions, upload the video, editing, and so on. So 5 minutes and 5 hours. I'm new to editing, and I just recently learned some editing skills. And that's why it takes much more time than people who've been doing it for many years. But I keep making these videos by myself because when I'm editing my videos, I see all my mistakes. I watch every video so many times, so I never forget those mistakes. And I will remember them next time I speak. I hope so. So that was the first problem, not enough speaking and too much editing. And the second problem, I realized something really important. I'm speaking to camera, not a real person. Right now, I'm alone. Nobody's in my car. Guys, I do love when you write comments and tell me where you're from. Your comments make me so happy. But when I'm filming, I'm alone. I'm talking to myself. And then I ask myself, do I just want to make videos? Or do I want to make something real? I want to create a community all around the world where people can speak English and not be afraid to make mistakes. A safe and friendly space where everyone can share their story in English. Real people, real voices, and learning through real experience. And I call it Story Night. Public speaking for learners. This is a place where not experts, not teachers, just learners. And I am so passionate about this idea. Tell me, guys, what do you think about it? And I'm planning to make it in 10 days. I have no idea if this will work, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway. So I'm preparing for the event, and I'm going to check out the venue, the space where I'm planning to host my first story night. Let's see how it looks. This is my first time organizing an event like this, and I'm not sure how it will work in practice. So this is it. So let's go inside. Привет, привет! So it's a space for my venue, and I'm going to set up a stage right over here. And so many things I need to do. So, I need to find chairs for the audience, make invitations, and so on. So I like this place. I think it's nice. Now I'm going to pick up my daughter from school. So I'm going to the school to pick up my child. My daughter goes to a Waldorf school. I really like Waldorf.
Сделали место, где хранить лыжи.
Ага. Место, где хранить лыжи? What a wonderful sunny day. But I'm feeling nervous today. It's the event day. I have 4 speakers and I am the host of the event. And I'm really worried that my English is not enough for the event. Reading something in English. When I turned 40, something changed. I just
Understand the question which is right in front of me.
Whatever. It's me who is judging myself, not even you, actually.
Well, 10 days later, on the day of the event, I had no time to film because, even a small event like this takes time and energy. I have experience organizing different types of events, but all of them were in Russian, which is much easier for me, and I always work with a big team. But this time I did story night completely alone, and that was a nice experience. And actually, it's good that I had time to think and to reflect, and now I can share what I learned. The most important thing for me in all this was, the idea that lived in my head became real for other people. That is really important for me. And the second thing, I realized something. There's something about being in the same room, something special. When people don't just see you, just they feel what you're feeling. Before the event started, when I stepped on stage, I was really nervous. Well, everyone gets nervous before going on stage, but I was nervous about my English. Honestly, it was hard for me to host the whole event in English because it was my first time. I've never done it before. And sometimes I switched to Russian and I said, hey guys, this is where I am right now. But if I keep working on my English in a year, I won't need to switch. I hope so. Well, and everybody, people understood it, and that's the power of live connection. I think it's really important to make this, offline events and talk with real people. And the third thing is, I saw how important that experience was for the speakers. I had 4 speakers plus me as a host and 12 guests, so I think it's perfect numbers for the first event. And I saw the power of public speaking. Once you've been on stage, something clicks. I can speak publicly in English. Something shifts inside you, and just like you will never be the same person after that. That is really powerful. So I really want this project grow, not just in Russia, but all around the world. Because everywhere in the world, there are people learning English, afraid to speak, waiting to feel ready. And the story night gives them a stage, a chance to speak before you're ready. It's all about learning through experience. Public speaking skills is really important now. Well, if you want to be a part of Story Night as a speaker or just to watch it, maybe you live in Moscow or you visit Moscow, just because my next event will be in Moscow, email me or let me know in the comment. And let's do it together. See you.
I would like to thank Olga for organizing this event. For me, it was a very nice experience to get on stage, to understand what I'm capable of, to try this, and I will certainly come again. I believe that speaking in public is a very important skill, and doing it in English is super difficult but very rewarding. So thank you, Olga, and I recommend everyone to come here.